Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. Great news for the rapper Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce, because Megan and Beyonce just got a #1 hit on Billboard 100 for the remix to their song Savage. This is great news, especially for Megan Thee Stallion, because this is actually her first #1 hit, and she was able to accomplish this by being on a record with Beyonce. That's a big deal. I'm really happy for Megan, and I'm also happy for Beyonce. This is Beyonce's 7th #1 hit as a solo artist, and also Beyonce officially joins Mariah Carey as one of the only artists who have #1 hits in the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. And one thing I love about this more than anything is not only the fact that there are 2 black women at the #1 spot, but also this song got to #1 organically. They had no music video. The only videos the song had were the 2 audio videos. People were streaming their song. Also, their song was constantly being played on the radio. Every time I would drive, I would hear the song on the radio. And I had to give Beyonce props because she made the song into what it was. Even though Megan did her thing on the song and she was able to get her song trending by herself, Beyonce's impact did help the song go to #1. And I did have some issues with the fact that Beyonce didn't promote the song at first, but honestly, she didn't have to. She already did enough. She put down 3 verses on the song and she was singing. She sat back and allowed Megan to get her shine, and also allowed social media and TikTok to promote the song. So it ended up working out, and I'm happy. More than anything, I'm happy for Megan because this is a big moment for her. Also, she said if she goes to #1, she was going to drop the Cash video with the baby. So I'm waiting on that, Megan. But anyway, Megan did react to the good news, and she said this: "Hotties, we are #1 on Hot 100 for the first time ever. We did it. Thank you, God. This is our first, but it won't be our last. I love y'all so much. Houston, we got one." I love this. Once again, congratulations to Megan and Beyonce. Anyway, let me move on to the last topic and talk about DOJA CAT. Now, I'm sure some of y'all are tired of hearing this whole DOJA CAT story, but for those who aren't aware, DOJA CAT was dragged on Twitter a few days ago after videos leaked of her having inappropriate interactions with some people on TinyChat, and some people claimed that the people she was interacting with were white supremacists. Also, DOJA CAT was put on blast for making racially insensitive comments in the chat room and also using racist terminology like "didn't do nothing" in her song. So after all of this came out, DOJA CAT was dragged on social media for her actions, and also people started digging up old tweets and videos of her putting down her black side. There's a tweet that she allegedly made saying this: "Thinking about being black can make any sensible person depressed. Like, just think about it. Wouldn't being white make so much more sense? Life would have value." So DOJA CAT was put on blast, and she did issue an apology on Instagram. However, her apology did not translate well, and she had to go on Instagram Live and officially address everything that was said. And I'm not going to play the full clip in this video. I'm only going to play parts of it, and I'm going to talk about it afterwards. Watch this.
The apology that I posted is absolutely an edited piece from me and the people I work with. I know exactly what you guys are talking about as far as self-hate goes. I had a video of me talking about my hair.
4C could suck my ass, is what 4C could do. Good luck trying to finger comb it. Good luck trying to put a wide tooth through it the first couple of minutes. Why even God was like, let me give this bitch 4C hair just so that she could go bald. You know what I mean?
I have a lot of trouble taking care of my hair. When I'm trying to comb out, wash, do this twist, everything, it's frustrating for me. It's very hard for me. A lot of my friends would agree who have hair like mine, that they have a hard time taking care of it. Does it mean that I hate my hair? My hair is amazing. I have beautiful hair. I get lots of compliments on it. It's an outer thing and it's an inner thing. I know that I'm beautiful. I love myself. Beyonce TikTok. I saw something about how people thought that I was coming for Beyonce. I have woken up like just like this. I've woken up like this.
What's your favorite Beyonce song?
Beyonce is the cream of the fucking crop. Beyonce is the reason why I believe that I can be who I am. Beyonce is one of the driving forces of who I am in my career. Beyonce is undeniably talented. And every fucking time anyone has ever came for Beyonce, I was there. And that's all I have to say. So I made a song, I think it was 2015, but that's irrelevant. And it has a very offensive term in it. I'm very sorry to anybody who's taken offense, to anybody who I've hurt, using this term. When I used it, it was because I was in chat rooms all the time. The term that I used in the song is one that I learned that day. So people were calling me it left and right, and I used it in a song. And it was to kind of take back and say fuck you to those people. The song, however, I agree, maybe the worst song in the entire world. Not good. Lyrically, lost. But that song is in no way connected to police brutality or Sandra Bland. And to see something like that, to see a song, my song that I made, connected to an innocent black woman's death, is one of the most awful rumors that I've ever encountered. Next bullet is stripping for white supremacists. I am gonna start with the chat room that I go to is a public chat room, and I learned, that there are racist people who come in and out of the chat. They're there. They happen and then they're banned. There is racism that happens across Tiny Chat. And there is racism that happens across Instagram. There's racism that happens across Twitter. This shit happens everywhere. It just happens more on Tiny Chat because it's not as monitored. And there was a time where I was a mod and I was able to ban people for actions like that, or being harassing women. This happens a lot on Tiny Chat. But Tiny Chat is a place for everybody. It's a place for all walks of life. And sometimes it's hurtful to people. The next thing is race play. So I watched a YouTube video by ABBA and Preach. They misinterpreted what I said in a clip on Tiny Chat. So the clip that you see me where I was, and yes, this is me 100% fucking excusing my dumb ass behavior.
I'm sure it's like a... Oh my god.
In this video, I'm being completely fucking blackout drunk and completely fucking dumb. I have turned off the smart switch in my brain, and this is where I'm saying, shut the fuck up, you, and then I say hard R, the N-word. Now, they thought that I was saying, and maybe some of you thought that I was saying, call me the hard R N-word. I'm in no way into race play. It's not something that I don't know anybody who does it. I am completely not into it. I'm kinky as fuck, very kinky. But to that extent, no. I haven't addressed it, but I feel like this is the perfect time to. I have never made a tweet about Arabic people, Arabic culture. I don't even see why someone would do. It's a shitty rumor. It's an awful, horrible rumor. Let's move on to the next one. Dating white men. When I love someone, when I am attracted to someone, when I want to fuck someone, I'm gonna either see how that fucking pans out, I'm going to talk to them, and that's all that fucking matters, is what I fucking want. Who I love is zero. Whether you like me or not, it's zero of your business. If I like someone, if I'm attracted to a person, no matter what their skin color is, no matter where the fuck they come from, no matter what their religion, doesn't matter, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fucking love them because I love them.
So those were kind of the main points that Doja made in her long apology, and I'm glad she addressed some things, especially about her Didn't Do Nothing song. And also, I'm glad she made it a point to say that it doesn't matter who she's dating, because a lot of people were giving her a hard time simply because she has a preference for white men. And that's what I've realized when I've looked at some of the responses on different blogs, and even some responses from one-hit wonder rappers like Blueface. A lot of them were going hard on Doja Cat, and I do believe the reason why is because she has a preference for white men. Doja Cat is their preference. However, they're not Doja Cat's preference. So they use this whole drama as a way to target her, and I think that's completely unfair. But anyway, let me get back to Doja's video. I'm not going to say that her apology made things any better per se. In fact, I was still confused as to why she goes on Tiny Chat knowing that a lot of people on there are racist. And mind you, Doja was on Tiny Chat just 2 weeks ago. So it's not that she was on there years ago. No, she was on there recently, which is why this came up in the first place. Not only that, I wasn't really here for the excuse that she made about being drunk and using the hard N-word in front of a group of white people. Listen, a drunk mind speaks a sober heart. She might not have meant anything by it, but it's obvious that she's comfortable using that word around her white friends and associates. Not only that, Doja addressed everything, the tweets and the videos, but she failed to address the tweet where she said being black can make anyone depressed and being white would make life have more value. She skipped over this tweet right here. She addressed everything in detail, but she did not address this tweet. And that's why this apology didn't really do much to change my thoughts about her. However, I'm not gonna sit here and continue to nitpick everything she said. There's a lot of things she said that I don't agree with, but I will give her credit for taking the time to address at least most of the rumors. Most artists in her position wouldn't even do that. There have been a lot of artists who have said a lot of problematic things, and they've never apologized, not once. And not only that, there are artists who have said a lot of anti-black things, but they haven't apologized for it either, and they get passes. So who am I to sit here and nitpick Doja Cat for at least taking the time to address what people are saying? She did what she had to do in the face of a scandal, just like Jess Hilarious, who was under fire for making insensitive comments about Sikhs and Muslims. She actually uploaded an apology and she addressed what she did. And I respect that. I respect people who are able to at least take some accountability. Now, do I agree with what they did? No. Do I give Doja a pass for saying the things that she said? No, but I'm not gonna hold it against her. I just know in the back of my mind that I will support unproblematic black artists. That's who I will support. And that's why I'm celebrating the fact that Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion got a #1 hit record. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.